Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Right, this dude, he's going to carry on and go and do that, and then I'm going to take this one, and we're going to go up the road, and we're going to go and get our new muck spreader. So we're going to be taking some manure from that great big heap that we've got right there, and we're going to drag that down to the grass fields, and we're going to go and spread a bit on the grass down there, because I think that's the best option for us. As soon as that spreader is finished in there, I'll need to go and get it started on the next field. The only issue with any of these jobs is that I do have to do the outside rounds, because if I don't, they just drive in the ditches. It's a little bit of a jolly nuisance. Now, I suppose what I could do as a workaround is I could put fences around the fields so that they go up against the fence and then they don't go any further because the collision. But half the time they just drive into the fences anyway, so it's not really going to help very much if I go and do that. At least I don't think it will. Now I'm curious. I've got the most powerful tractor that we can get. I think this is like 1,000 horsepower, this tractor. I'm curious if it's going to be able to cope with this spreader. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that spreader. This thing is insane. It is absolutely monstrously insane. Now, I have told you previously about a channel called Tractor Spotter. He's a Dutch guy, and so he's from this country that we are in at the moment. So he's this Dutch guy, and he has got a whole load of footage of all kinds of different tractors at work, and he does actually have a video of one of these spreaders at work in the fields, and it looks really cool. It does. It's as insanely oversized looking as this thing is right here. Like this is pretty accurate. And he's got video footage of this thing hard at work in the field, which is actually pretty cool to look at. His channel is actually pretty good anyway, so yeah, it's definitely worth a look. I believe this should be correct, that he is on my suggested channels list. I've got a suggested channels list somewhere on my main channel, and he should still be on my suggested channels list. He was on there. If he's not now, then get in the comments section and just let me know, and I'll correct that, because I will probably forget to check it myself when I have finished doing all my recording. Now, in theory, we should be able to go up here like this, and then just press R, and then we can load it up. This might take a while. I want to put 120,000 litres in here. While he's loading, this one is just coming down for his final little stretch down through there, and we are finished. If I can hit the brake soon enough, we won't even drive into the ditch. So, next field is that one over there. I've got that one, and then the big field 37 to spread, and see the grass fields, we're using manure on them instead, so not going to need to worry about them. So all I got to do is get into this next field, which I can actually do up here on this end, and I'll start going around the outside round on this one just to get this one set up, and then we can carry on with our muck spreading. I have 120,000 litres of manure in this trailer. Spreader, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to run it down to the grass field. So in order to do that, we need to come around here. Smash our way. This is not where we go in and out of the farm with the farm machinery. There's a reason that we don't go in and out of there, and that's because it causes problems. So I probably shouldn't have gone in and out of there. We are going to go whizzing on up through here and down this way. And our spreader is in the field over there. I've done round the outside rounds, and I've left him to carry on and do that job. We need to go in here. But what I was actually thinking is we're coming in here like this. And we do need to do this, but also I want to go round the field with the plough and join the two fields in together. I was just wondering when I should do that. I might actually leave that until the next time. Well, not next time. I'll leave that for... Oh, wait. I've got to lift the back up like that. There we go. And then start spreadering. All right. So I'm going to have to probably do a couple rounds around the outside edge of the field, and in order to keep it accurate, like I'm probably not going to get everything neat and tidy on there. This is the one thing with spreading manure onto the fields. Actually, wait a minute, let me just stop that there. There is an option, I think, that we can go in here. Seasons, vehicle. Right. AI workers. Fuel, seeds, fertilizer, slurry, and manure. Right here. Cow barn. Cow barn large. Farm supplies production. Off. Cow barn large. Cow barn. Where's the cow barn? Is that... That's the other one. We haven't got anything in that one. Let me just go and check that a second. Right, it's no, not there. Not there. No, you're probably not... This one. Right, let's go and have a look. This here. This is the cow barn, isn't it? This must be. It's the only one I can think. For some reason I thought this was a pig. Pig pen. No, this is cows. We can have 35 cows in here. I'm not getting any cows to go in there, but it's interesting to know that that is one of them. So we've got that one there. Farm supplies production is this one. I think. Let me go and have a look over here. So we've got this cow barn here. I think that it will count this bit. So this one here just says manure pit storage. Oh, connected to cow barn large. Right, that's how that works. So that one's connected to the cow barn large. So if I go into there, AI workers. So we've got cow barn and then cow barn large. So I get the slurry from there, and I will also get, we got manure heap extension, manure heap, manure pit storage. Off. Well, that's not very helpful. Which one is it? Manure pit storage. Manure heap. Manure heap extension. Which one is it? Manure in there. Doesn't tell me anything. That's manure pit storage there. Right, well, I've got it set to the manure pit storage, and we will just sort of run it on that, and we'll see how it goes. Right, now, I want to carry on doing this. So, we are spreading from our own load here at the moment until such time as we engage the hired help, which I was going to try and do here in a minute. So, if I switch that one off a second... Bring this one back. The big problem with this is that it's very cumbersome to move round. It would be a lot easier if we had something a bit wider, I think. And bring you, like, a slightly wider spreading width. Now, if I run you down there... So, we've got the hired help going in there. Now, if I have a look in here very quickly and go to there... 779. 207. So you can see, it doesn't actually show you the number running down on the screen, but you can actually see the number running down on the screen. Now he's going to get up to here, and he's going to stop. How is he going to turn this monstrous great beast around? This is going to be the next thing. It's going to take a while. This is a slow process, turning this thing round, and I also need to plough the edge, like this gap in the middle, and seed that with a bit of grass seed, so that then it's ready for our next mowing, because I don't want to just have it left as it is. But I also want to buy the other field down there. So there's a few things on my to-do list there. And then you come back up through this way. This is absolutely fantastic. I really do like that this is working. And we're dragging the slurry straight out of the... Not the slurry, the manure. We're dragging it straight out of the storage as well, which means that we're Not going to have to go backwards and forwards reloading all the time. Yes, it's nice to be able to use this huge, great big spreader right here. I really do love the fact that we've got this one. I don't love the fact that he's just gone all the way into the woods like that. He's probably going to struggle to... No, actually, he did do that all right. He's going to struggle now. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to do very much there after that. Right, we're going to have to just help it out here a little bit. We'll go back up through this way. We'll do a bit more. My sprayer has stopped working, the fertilizer spreader. That one stopped working for a minute, so we'll have to go and do something with that as well. I reckon 2 passes on this end would probably be enough. And we will need to go down to the other end of the field and do a couple passes down there as well, but we'll deal with that in a minute. We don't have to worry about that just yet. So I'm going to bring you all the way up there, and then we'll turn. And go in across there like that. And I'll bring you out to that point there. And I've got another little bit over this way that is potentially going to be difficult. But I think what I'll do is if I drive over here, I'll just drive right round the entire thing now. Quite know what's going on in the corner. Oh, yeah, I do know what's going on in the corner there. That was basically my mowers. Because they are so wide, they don't cut particularly well right in tight to the corner. So that's absolutely fine. That's not an issue in there. Oh, that's what I was going to wait for. Before I join these 2 fields together, I was going to get that field there, and I was going to join that one in as well. So I'll probably stick to that plan. We'll try and sell a bit more stuff in the morning in our next month, and then we can join the fields together. There will be some grass that will be really long, and then there will be some grass that will be not quite so long, but we'll be able to join the whole lot and have it all seeded in as one big field. So at the time after, when we do our raking and gathering and everything, well, it's not raking, it's just the mowing. We've just got those mowers, that's all we need to worry about. When we do that again, everything should all be tickety-boo. I'm so used to using things with really wide widths on this series that now that I've got something that's just a standard 15 meters, and 15 meters is not a small width by any stretch, but because I'm so used to the slightly exaggerated widths, only slightly exaggerated, I might add, only a little bit. I don't like to overdo things. Do I sound believable? Probably not. Yeah, I've kind of gotten used to those, so this 15-meter width feels inadequate. Very, very, very inadequate. Really sure how I can do this. And also, I don't like the way that I'm leaving these little tiny bits behind. But that's because of having to turn, and the sheer monstrous size of this thing is not really helping. Let's bring you around this way. I have 175 in wages right now. There we go. Take that bit out. If I go up here, I'll turn round here like this. Tidy that. I'll sort of finish doing a bit more of a tidy up run on this right at the end. And I'm definitely going to change the type of spreader that we've got here. That definitely needs a bit of looking at, because this particular spreader, I've wanted to try this one for a while, and I do like it, but it's not really what we want here. We want something that's a bit smaller. I'm quite happy to have a large capacity on it. A bit smaller with a wider spreading width. That's what we're after. So we want something that will spread just a little bit wider than this. But only a little bit. There's no need for me to be completely over the top with everything. Is there? I'm sure there isn't. I'm sure I can sometimes be sensible. Do I actually sound convincing with that? Or am I just sort of... I reckon I do. I reckon I sound extremely, very, and wholly convincing with all of it. Right, now let's bring you around over here. So I've got 2 I'm still not entirely sure the tractor's going to be able to turn around on 2 widths on there. I've got a little bit right there that needs just to have a spreader dump on there, and then turn around again. Yeah, I'm absolutely positive now that 2 widths along this end is not going to be enough, but I'm still going to send him off up across. So he's going to go that way. You press H. There we go. Hired help is going to go whizzing up through there. I'm going to go back this way to this one, who should now be finished in this field. Let's have a look. Yep, that field's all done. I've only got field 37, and then that's everything complete. The next thing that we will be doing is a harvest. Actually, no. The next thing we'll be doing is probably getting some more grass. We'll be working on that, because our cow, the numbers for our cows are slowly starting to increase. Now, they haven't increased massively yet, but they will. As time goes on, we're going to get more and more and more of them in there. We have got to make sure we're able to feed them. This is one thing that I would like to be able to do, is to feed the cows properly as the numbers expand. I think that would be really cool if I can actually manage to do it. So I'm going to bring you in there and have the hired help just run off up this side. Start this one out, and then I'll do basically just need to do this around the 4 sides. Once I've done that, this one can carry on just doing whatever. See, I'm going to get down to here. I want to stop it in time and then anchor the brake on tight. Should be just right there. Help, G was stopped. Right, now you go up this way. It's going to go right up to the road now. So I'm actually okay with him going up to the road, stopping up there, and then I can set him going again, and we'll the last pass that we do, go along there, will be down that side, and then I can leave the hired help to carry on and finish all of this field, which means that we're very close to being able to skip the night. And then in the morning, we should have a whole load of goods from our various factories, which we can take to the market and sell. Not only will we have a load of goods from the factories, we'll also have a whole load of eggs that we can load up and sell, which is excellent, because those eggs are really pulling in the money. And I'm hoping also that from all of that, yeah, he should be okay now to go carry on and do all that. I'm hoping that we can buy field 78 down here. That's the one that I'd really like to get next. 42, 41, 40, and 39. I think we'll end up buying those all together and turning that into one big long field there. 47 can stay on its own. And then here we'll have 78, 35, and 13 is one long grass field all the way down through here, which I think is going to work out quite nicely. So if I go to farmland, 94 is that one. That's 191,000. 22 over here. It's the bit that I wanted to have a look at, actually. I can go from here. I'm just going to jump out there and let that one carry on. I'm going to run down over here. And actually, I don't need to do that. Let me go back to you. He does actually seem to be doing his turning round properly in here. He's still leaving. He's leaving a little tiny bit, but honestly, that's not really going to matter. I can go like this, spin round, and we can go for a bit of a look up through this way. So we've already got these 2 fields. I want to buy this field. I'm going to have to fill in this gap all the way up through there, and then we get to this point right here. So I can either carry it on out to this edge, or we can have this field here as kind of one field that goes all the way up through here with these 4. And I'm kind of thinking that I want this to be one field, all the way up through here with these 4. That would be quite cool. I might end up having that one as a grass field as well. And then we've got a huge, great big field here. This is a really big field anyway. I'm quite happy with that one just to stay as it is. So this would be a natural barrier. And this also is going to be a bit of a barrier on this end. Probably get rid of some of those trees, though. So there'll only be a little bit of work and to remove these few in here. It should be fairly simple and straightforward. This is taking longer than I was expecting. It's working, and we're doing a really good job, but it's still taking longer than I was expecting. So, if the other one finishes, rather than carrying on doing even more of this one, I might just do the rest of that with the fertilizer spinner instead. Let's have a look and see how he's doing. Where are you, fertilizer spinner? You're over here. Oh, he's still got half a field to go yet. It's debatable which one's going to finish first, then. We could have either one of these finish first. Let's go and have a look at our productions. So in this way now, the chocolate muesli factory, I really do want to do some vines, and there's kind of like there's one area of production that we've not yet looked at, and I was kind of thinking that this little bit of the grass field would be a good place to start for doing vines and stuff. Like, there's not a lot going on in there. It's just awkward to get to and deal with. So that would actually be quite cool if we could do that. Possibly some of these little fields down here as well. We could put olives and also grapes and stuff in there. That would work out rather well. In order to be able to do that, we will need the various equipment that goes with it. The grape technology. Now, there's the basic stuff that we've got right there. There's some Stevie ones that we've got here that he's gone and edited. So you got that one, which is just going to be color change. This one, edited by Stevie. Green grape. What? Okay, I have no idea what the difference is between these. Says green grape, unless that means that we can use this one at different stages. Not really sure what he's done there at all. Genuinely confused by that. And then we've also got grape technology in here. I've got the grape harvester there, edited by Stevie, which will take up to 60,000 litres, and it's 12k working speed. This is an 8k working speed, so it does go a bit faster. And then we've got the olive one here, and again, this one only does 8k. That one hasn't changed, but we've got 60,000 litre tank instead of 4. So there is that. I'm not really sure how you would edit the speeds on any of these, but I could go and take a look at those, and maybe we could play around with them a little bit and see what we can come up with. I know that olives and grapes and that are fairly slow to go and do, so it'd be interesting to see if we can find any new technology that will allow us to do these things a little bit faster. I'm not sure what other harvesters we've got that could do anything like that. Don't believe that you can convert any other machines to do it, and I thought there was a mod somewhere that allowed harvesting to be done. Is that it? No. Okay, so none of these. They allowed harvesting with a tractor-drawn implement. But I don't remember what it was. It's complicated stuff doing this. And then you've got these ones that you can put down in between the grape runs as well. And I'm never quite sure what you're supposed to do with those either. How much you're supposed to plough and cultivate in between the rows to get your maximum yields or anything. I'm probably not going to bother with most of that in this. I do kind of like the grape thing, but I don't necessarily like it so much that I want to spend a lot of time working on it. Right in here, premium potatoes are running. Potatoes have got 144,000 potatoes. Water. Alright, water's being used up. I'm going to have to run some water into there. Oh no, I was just buying water in there. Let's do that. Let's go and have a look through our production facilities. Oh, he's finished. Let's go and deal with that one first. What are you even doing? You're finished. And You are also finished. I don't really know why this one has stopped here, though. It's an odd thing to go and do, to stop right there. I run him down this way, and then he can just finish. That's the end of this field. We're done in here. Like that. And now I can reverse him back round this way. And there's a couple little tiny bits up through here, which I might as well do as we're here. We'll just tidy that bit up. And so this field is now completely done. I've completely spread manure across this whole field, which is absolutely fantastic. Get that job done there. Excellent. Right, now we can go whizzing off down this end, and I'll do a couple of passes along the other. I know I said I was going to use the other sprayer for this, but I can't. Yeah, it's just going to take too long, isn't it? I'm going to get bored with this. Alright, you know what? We will use the other sprayer. I got 88,000 litres of manure here. Haven't been buying any in, but I'm still just going to return this one, and we're not going to worry about this one anymore. I'll be using a different spreader next time, so I don't need to deal with it at the moment. So we've got that manure spreader right there. Return. Yes. Okay, that one's been returned. We have lost 80,000 litres of manure in there, but I'm okay with that. The other one that we'll do is we'll get that sprayer over there with the fertilizer in it, and I'll bring that one down here, and we'll use that to just do the last little bit of the grass, and then that's that job done as well. We will have done everything then. I'm just going to park you there for a minute, and I'm going to go to this one. Go over to that grass field that we want to go to. Why have you turned around there and gone part way across the field? Doesn't make any sense. It's not like it's got a bit that wasn't spread. I will be getting a better spreader of some kind. Because as our land expands, we're going to want to be able to do these jobs a bit quicker. That's the one thing that we need to always remember in this series is speed. Everything is about speed. We need to do these things as quickly as possible, because if we don't, well, we end up getting bored. Right. If I set you going there and I set the hired help on this, is the hired help going to actually be able to do it? I do like the fact that the hired help is no longer getting rid of the line of manure there when you're spreading the fertilizer. What else is it going to do? Is it going to do anything daft? Doesn't look like it. It's going to turn round. He might actually do his job properly. There has been an update to Farming Simulator. We now got 1.1. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.